I am your host, Arc Universe, and here we go with today's Monday Night Raw. And of course, 2k17 drops in just, well, it's night time, so I'm going to say in another 3 days. And of course, as you know, with the entire transfer of NXT having to happen, plus all the new OMGs, the new entrance videos that we made, it's going to be a while until we actually transfer the universe over to 2k17. But don't worry, because we still have all of this, plus all of this, and this right there, Survivor Series, is probably where we will cut off of 16 and then transfer to 17. But it's a long road till then, so let's get right into today's Monday Night Raw. Off the bat, we have Rusev versus Bo Dallas, and of course Bo Dallas, after his Money in the Bank victory, kind of fell off. He kind of fell down the wagon. Maybe here is when he picks himself up against Rusev. Rusev, of course, a dominating superstar here on Raw. He's always been in the top, but he's never struck the top just yet, but he might get there quite soon. Next, we have Summer Rae versus Alicia Fox, and of course, the Paige being the Divas champion, yet to lose. Number one contender has yet to be decided, and I'm pretty sure each and every diva or now woman in WWE was trying to fight for that number one spot to face Paige. And these two divas, they will fight their hearts to try to get their name in the hat as well. Next, we have, it seems we have a SmackDown team visiting over. Eric Rowan and Luke Harper will face the Ascension. And of course, Eric and Luke Harper, the current number one contenders to WWE Tag Team titles over on SmackDown. Maybe a victory here can set them up against Connor and the victory of the Ascension, who of course trying to fight for another rematch against a New Day to rematch their titles. But as I said, contenders for these two titles, the women's, the Divas, and the tag team have not been set yet. Raw has only gotten 2 confirmed matches, where SmackDown has all of their titles confirmed already. Another women's match here, we have Emma versus Eva Marie, and of course Emma, former number contender, could not complete the job when it was her turn. However, maybe she's looking to change that in Route to Hell in a Cell. Next, we have our United States Champion Dolph Ziggler versus Fandango. And of course, Dolph Ziggler having to face AJ Styles at Hell in a Cell for his championship, and what a match that will be, as AJ, he's not looking to let this chance pass. Next, we have Cesaro and Tyson Kidd versus our current World Tag Team Champions, The New Day. Of course, The New Day, having just won the titles, I don't think they're losing yet. I think they're ready to put down all challengers. And of course, Cesaro and Kidd, while they have not got the shot yet, they have always been in the number one contender match. And if New Day can get a victory here, it might shut down Cesaro and Kidd, but if Cesaro and Kidd get a victory, it might just push them to where they need to be to get that title. And the main event, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose face off one-on-one, and of course it will be these two at Hell in a Cell to face each other inside the cell for Dean Ambrose's WWE Championship. And of course these two bitter enemies, old friends, that's all imploded now, and they're ready to settle their differences inside the Squared Circle. So let's get Raw kicked off. We have Rusev, the big winner of Bo Dallas. Alicia Fox picked up the victory against Summer Rae. Luke Harper and Eric Rowan dominating the Ascension. Eva Marie getting the victory over Emma. And Cesaro and Kidd getting a victory over the World Tag Team Champions. That might push themselves up further up the ladder than they really are right now. Maybe, just maybe, it could have clinched them in a spot. But in the week of the Hell in a Cell, no one really knows. And so, let's get Raw kicked off. And I can't wait for 17 to really get into the creating part. That's always my favorite part of NXT, the creating of the superstars. And of course, with the transfer, there will be a draft. The draft will be held probably after, but we're trying to get it to be during Survivor Series. If we can get that to work, it'll be that much greater. But it'll probably be after Survivor Series, maybe the Raw after. Who really knows? But the draft, of course, will bring some NXT call-ups with it. Maybe Renegade, maybe Kyle, maybe Scott, maybe Shinsuke. Who knows? He's getting picked up from NXT. What I do know, however, as the old ones leave, the new ones be brought in. So of course, with 17 comes some new superstars. But that's NXT. We're right now back to Raw, where our United States champion Dolph Ziggler comes down. Of course, Dolph, he won his championship as the Dark Horse. He's the Tame Horse. He beat Daniel Bryan and Christian in a triple threat match, no less, for that title, and everyone thought Dolph not winning. But then Dolph did win, and then he had to defend it against Roman Reigns, and everyone thought, well, there goes Dolph's title. But no, Dolph beat Roman and retained his championship, but now he's facing a bigger time, facing Styles. Of course, AJ, I don't think he'll just leave that title alone. He's gonna give Ziggler the fight of his life at hell. I don't think he's faced anyone like Styles before. And of course, Styles has no oh, here he comes, his opponent, Fandango. This should be an easy one for Styles, Fandango, not a big one for Raw.
I've ever seen, King. Thank goodness. I couldn't take two Fandangos. Hey, I've been booed before too. You think? And you know what? It doesn't bother me. Not even a little bit. It's not about who gets...
An easy one for Ziggler here, Fandango. He really has nothing built for himself here on Raw, or on SmackDown, or NXT, or on any other show in the universe mode. And we are lost here would just really demoralize Ziggler, and maybe demoralize all of his fans. But I'm not saying Fandango can't get the victory. If Fandango does get the victory, it will boost him higher than he's ever been, actually. And of course, Fandango, not saying he's not a bad competitor. Fandango, of course, is a WWE superstar, and that means already he's a challenge that he overlooked. So while Ziggler should get the win here, it does not mean he shouldn't be on his guard, because Ziggler makes one mistake. I'm pretty sure Fandango will capitalize and run with it. And already Fandango standing toe-to-toe with Ziggler right now. They're going back and forth. Fandango now. And a quick offense here, running Ziggler outside the ring, really can do more damage per hit here. And now Ziggler on the offensive here. Big strikes, drop kick to chest of Fandango. And thinking Fandango, he can do one thing, he can put on the show. And we have Fandango put on a show against the show. To show off Dolph Ziggler. And Ziggler can't seem to get in the ring here, and this match might end by count out because the game glitching out. I don't want it to end like this. Fandango, go get him. Fandango. He wouldn't like it either. Missed that drop kick there. Ziggler, maybe playing possum there. Fandango back. Big chop the chest. Ziggler touching second chop. Now big right hand there. Knocking Fandango into the barricade. Another one. Coming back on the barricade. And now with a running there. Fandango saw it coming. Forearm drag. Knock him down. He got fired up. Fandango back in the ring. Ziggler get in the ring this time. And Ziggler does get in the ring this time.
I think this is good strategy.
Now Fandango not letting Ziggler go for that suplex here. There it is. Dropping Ziggler right on the upper back there. But now Ziggler back to a super arm drag. Throwing Fandango across the ring. And now quick DDT. Straight to the mat there by Ziggler. I think Ziggler now learned why he shouldn't underestimate Fandango. Now, big elbow by Ziggler, big right hand, drop kick, missed that. Fandango at the same time missed it. Kicks back a leg there, and now Ziggler, he's running wild now. Face buster, throwing Fandango straight here to the mat. Now Ziggler going to the top rope, maybe look for that big elbow drop here. He misses the elbow drop. Fandango rolls out of the way for a kick to the face of Ziggler. Now Fandango looking to capitalize here. Neck snap there. And now Fandango picks Ziggler up. And now Ziggler working that Fandango to the apron. Now big strike. Knocks Fandango down. Looks to go back out the ring. once again.
From our vantage point, it doesn't even look like a sweat.
Fandango. Big hit there into a big drop to the chest. Ziggler returns with a kick. Fandango's not done yet. Looking for a backbreaker. John that knee. Running to the lower back of Dolph Ziggler. Of course, last week Ziggler did get a technical victory with AJ Styles after AJ kind of just gave up, still time the ring, staying on the announce table, staring at Dolph Ziggler after AJ almost putting him out with a Styles clash on the turnbuckle. What's that 6? And both are still down. Both gonna fight back to the feet. He's at 7. Fandango back in the ring. Ziggler back in the ring. And that's that message that Dolph sent. And a big injury there on Fandango. And the message Styles sent last week might be still ringing in Dolph's head that Ziggler could put out right there with that Styles clash. But he escaped, and AJ let him know that he barely escaped. Super kick by Dolph Ziggler. And that might be what ends this match, too. We know Fandango kicks out, but just barely. And Ziggler, he thought he had Fandango there.
Both of these competitors have so
My
much
drop kick there, missed. Fandango, a big chop. And now Ziggler, looking from there, but Fandango's not coming. Russian leg sweep there.
And the next night, Dolph got even and defeated
now Fandango turning Ziggler around, looking for a Russian leg sweep. And he landed, only Fandango can. Ends the pin on Ziggler. Can this be an upset victory? 1, 2, 3, no! Ziggler almost got up. Fandango almost upset Ziggler there. And what a big win that would have been. Wouldn't more than win out been for Ziggler. Looks like suplex now. Fandango starting to get warmed up. Now going for that last dance leg drop. If he hit this move, that could be it for our United States champion. And now look at the elbow drop instead. Really taunting Ziggler there. Using that elbow that Ziggler missed earlier. Into the pin. 1, 2, Ziggler once again kicking out at 2, not letting Fandango pick up the upset victory. I think at this point Fandango maybe got some of the crowd behind him. Some of the crowd's now cheering for Fandango. Of course some are still cheering for their champion, the United States champion Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler throwing Fandango over the shoulder there, now turning around. Oh, don't look for that zig right there, but no, let's go back to suplex instead. There it is. Dolph taking Fandango back up. Fandango, big uppercut in front of that one. And now kick your leg there. Ziggler trying to fight back. Another uppercut there by Fandango. And now Fandango getting started now. He's gonna roll here. Fandango back there, now Fandango looking to upset Ziggler. And now Ziggler trying to fight back, trying to save not only this match, but now his dignity here. Into a pin, looking to quickly get a pin on Fandango. 1, 2, only the 2 count Ziggler. He now knows that much more is at stake now. A loss here, heading into a championship defense, will be demoralizing. As once again, Fandango stopping Ziggler in his tracks. And now Fandango looking for another backbreaker, tricks to the back of Ziggler. And things are going from bad to worse for the show off here. As Fandango is looking to make this upset a reality. And now Ziggler putting Fandango in the corner. But Fandango looking down and throwing Ziggler in the corner instead. And now, what do you got planned here? I think he's looking to put Ziggler on the top rope here. And he is. And he seems to be getting what he was going for here. What's Fandango going for? I think he's looking for a superplex from the top turnbuckle. No, Falcon Arrow. And that might be the end of Ziggler. Fandango's not done yet. Springboard leg drop. And now it makes sure knee to the chest of Ziggler. Fandango is making sure Ziggler's done. He's making sure Ziggler's put up. But Ziggler showing signs of live throwing. Fandango into the apron. Now looking for a grab here. Looking to bring him back in the ring. Looking for a rope. Hung neck breaker there.
He's really been zeroed in on, but he's still showing some signs of life.
Now pin here.
And will this be
One.
It may be.
But Fandango saved by the ropes there. Ziggler made a rookie mistake. He left Fandango by the ropes.
Very
Now
impressive.
stomping into the chest of Fandango, picking him up. Ziggler got planned here. Looking for a super kick, I think, but whatever it was, Fandango caught Ziggler before he can do it.
Oh, he's in
And now
trouble
Fandango looking to put Ziggler away, and if he hits this move, I think he might be the biggest upset victory. But no, Ziggler gets out of the way, pushes Fandango away, and now comes around for zigzag by Dolph Ziggler. Into the pin. Good Ziggler pull the victory. 1, 2, 3. Ziggler saves himself. Fandango almost did it, but I don't care. Fandango put on a better performance than all the thought in AJ Styles. He knows that Fandango almost beat Dolph Ziggler, and Dolph Ziggler knows it too, as now AJ Styles comes out to taunt Dolph. And what a great way to start off this Raw. Fandango, he did as best as he could, almost pulled off the victory. But now we went to the main event, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins. Let's get into it. And now, while the screen is loading, I'm going to pop over and see what comments have been made. And here he comes, the self-dubbed second coming, Seth Rollins. He was almost WWE champion, but he lost to Dean Ambrose in that triple threat match at Night of Champions. But this time, he goes one-on-one with Dean Ambrose.
Making his way to the ring, from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Rollins.
This match is going to be exciting. I can almost guarantee it.
And we have another great matchup scheduled for you here tonight.
And here comes his opponent, two-time WWE champion, Dean Ambrose.
And approaching the ring, from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, the WWE champion, Dean Ambrose.
Oh boy, we're in for a treat tonight. Both of these superstars look geared up and ready to go. I've heard some impressive crowd responses over the years, but the response this guy gets, well, it's incredible.
It's deafening most of the time.
Here we go, Rollins, Ambrose.
You can feel the electricity.
And this match is going to be as aggressive as these two stars can make it. There is visible hate between these two. And Seth Rollins, cheap shot of Dean Ambrose. Dean trying to get back the ref, not allowing him. But Dean, quick strike there to get payback. And now, Dean with the advantage of the chain lock here. Slamming Seth to the mat. And now, big kick to the chest with seated Seth.
WWE superstar that gets set to go to war with Seth Rollins better have a plan, because you can guarantee Rollins is something in store for you.
Another big stomp to the chest of Seth Rollins.
Try and use holds to wear him down and keep him on the mat.
Yeah, you're right about that, Michael. Even a smaller opponent will most likely not be able to match speed with Seth Rollins. You have to find a way to keep him out of the air, to wear him down and keep him down.
And Seth showing that high-flying ability against Dean here. And Seth really dominated the match early on.
Tell you, Dean Ambrose isn't enjoying this one bit, folks.
And Dean almost stepping into the game. This is his opponent. This is who he'll be defending his title against in 3 weeks' time. Now Bulldog by Dean Ambrose. Now commission lock in by Ambrose. Looking to weaken Seth Rollins, wrenching on that neck.
An opponent has to do whatever he can. Submission holds, wear down holds, anything that can start to sap Rollins of his incredible speed and resilience. Thanks for watching, everyone. Kick back, relax, and enjoy your Monday night with some great WWE action.
Now Dean putting Seth right into that turnbuckle there. Now what's up that plan here? Looks to wrench on that neck of Seth some more. Maybe weaken him up from the Dirty Deeds.
Folks, if you want to learn about Raw's most tumultuous period, be sure to check out the Monday Night War on WWE Network.
You know, the plan against Seth Rollins has to be to keep him on the mat, out of the air, and to never give him a moment to breathe. Rollins is the type where if he can breathe, he can fight, and that means he's just going to keep coming until he wins the match. Look out.
Now, Seth looks like suplex with Dean, big knee, gets out of that one, and now turn with a suplex of his own.
Michael, this is a dangerous position to be in. He needs to be able to find a way to clear
He
the
needs to
cobwebs
going back and forth, but now Dean, arm trap STF, arm trap cross leg STF,
Dean Ambrose going to finish this guy off.
and Seth doesn't tap, and Dean knows he wasn't a time with that one. Turns around, looks for the pin now, following permission, thinks he wasn't enough. 1, 2, only a 2 count there. Seth pushing up just in time.
Seth Rollins displaying an unreal will to win here tonight. Dean Ambrose takes the upper hand here.
Look, Dean Ambrose, he looks like he's got this.
And now what Dean got planned here. Which we got planned here. I think Dean looking to fly here. But no, Seth, big right hand, knocking Dean out. Seth now looking to capitalize on that, lifting Seth up, lifting Dean up. But Dean finally scared him out of that one. And now Seth slamming Dean's head right to the back of the mat there.
Oh no.
And
Wait a
now
minute.
Seth
What's he going to do here?
putting Dean in the turnbuckle. I think
Seth
Seth Rollins looking for that outside superplex here. Looks like suplex to the concrete. And this is gonna hurt both of guards. I know what Seth's doing. Oh my God!
Look at this. Oh, it's a long
Seth
way down.
putting his body on the line to make sure Dean is not ready for Hell in a Cell.
Oh, wait.
But now Dean bringing that one super the leg, and now looking for a sharpshooter on the outside here. But Seth can't tap out on the outside. I think Dean just likes looking pain on Seth at this point. He looks at 4. Dean finally can go.
This guy's just going from one painful move to another.
See that 5 and Dean picking Seth up to give him time to be back in the ring here. Dean is going to beat Seth by count. He'll beat Seth by pinfall. But now Seth looking to capitalize. Snap there. And now elbow to the top of the head there by Seth Rollins. Now Seth, that schoolboy, super kick there, laying out Dean Ambrose, outside suplex, super kick, could that be it? 1, 2, 3, no! Dean taking out. And I think Seth might be looking for that pedigree to make sure that Dean Ambrose is down. Big kick there. No, you come out Dean Ambrose. Dean now on the advantage here. Now Seth, got the arm there. Dean leg kick. And now once again, Dean, knee straight to the face there. Dean's not done yet. Looking for back suplex on Seth Rollins. And now Dean thinks he has it. Is the pin. 1. Kick out at 1, now a 2 count. Seth is nowhere near ready to. Seth is nowhere near hurt, apparently.
Another amazing singles contest. These two never cease to entertain the
Dean
WWE
running
universe.
7 to the corner. And now Dean putting Seth on the top turnbuckle.
Remember, momentum in WWE can
And Seth might have hit an outside suplex. But Dean, he's looking for that. He's looking for a butterfly suplex from the top turnbuckle. There it is. Could that be it for Seth? He had a 1 count last time. Could be a 3. 1, 2. Only a 2 count this time, but it did its job. It weakened Seth some more. But now Seth back to his feet. Just a second after Dean. Now Seth Rollins reversing that one. Now Dean pushes Seth off of him.
If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast.
And now Seth, big uppercut there.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, Dean's gonna let Dean go. And Dean making him pay for it. But now Seth back on the assault here, running Dean to the turnbuckle once again.
Oh, this may very well end it.
And now Seth looking for buckle bomb here. There it is. And that might be it for Dean Ambrose. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. No! Dean refuses to quit. He refuses to lose. He refuses to lose to Seth Rollins. But now, big hit there to the midsection of Seth. Drop kick to the knee. But Seth is in phase. Is now looking. Half Nelson backbreaker to Dean Ambrose. And now Seth turning him over. Seth looking for the curve. Stop to Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose is busted open. Dean Ambrose is busted open. But Seth, he's not done yet. He's not going for the pin. He wants to torture Dean more. Dean felt his blood. He's now rolled up, but Seth's not done yet. Seth wants to make Dean Ambrose pay. Put him in the corner once again. But a big boot there by Dean Ambrose. Now he has Seth Rollins. Inverted power slam there. And now Dean. What's Dean got planned here? He's bluffing his eyes. Seth back to his feet. Catches Dean unawares for Pedigree. And Pedigree are on deal. Kicking out. He's busted open. He's taken every big move Seth Rollins has in his arsenal. And yet he still has enough to kick out. And I think Seth's being mad now. His deals are going to give with Dean Ambrose. Big elbow out of that one. And now big knee. Big kick to the chest. Followed by a second one. And now Dean once again going to the top turnbuckle. I think he's looking for the big elbow jump with Seth Rollins back to his feet in time to avoid the big elbow. But now a drop kick by Dean Ambrose. And Dean looking like a run there, but it's a run out. Energy at the last second. Chuck of a kick there. Dean saw it coming. Seth saw it coming now, and Seth snap made a Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose still trying to fight back. And Seth is really wearing down Dean Ambrose at this point. And now that was pinned by Seth. Any means necessary. Dirty pin. 1, 2. No! The ref probably saw the feet almost in the last second. And really saved Dean Ambrose there. Seth, he's not done yet. But Dean trying to fight back. And Dean trying to think of how to approach next. Looking for another inverted power slam to Seth Rollins. And now Dean looking for the dirty deeds. And there it is. Dirty deeds by Dean Ambrose. Could that be it? Could that really be all it takes to end Seth Rollins? 2, 3, and somehow it only took one dirty deed to put down Seth Rollins with all of Seth Rollins' big moves. Did nothing.
He definitely looked good in that one.
And I don't think Seth can believe it. What did Seth Rollins do? I know what Seth Rollins is going to do.